Oh, we don't get two of those. That is the Wookiee. He's looking to his way out at this point.
Yeah, Harry's on the back.
Oh, that's
Harry.
Thank you very much. I'll click right now.
Thank you.
Thank you
so
from the bottom of my heart. It's been absolutely amazing
Thank you,
today.
everyone.
I think we've exactly hit 850 now, so thank you very, very much. Take care, guys. Have a good night. Peace.
I love you, NXR community. Well, hello, and welcome back to Tier 1, to NXR for Tier 1 Round 7, I believe now, of this wonderful Season 3 of NXR. Alongside me today is the one and only Shaman. How are we doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me. We're here at the Sochi Autodrome today.
Cannot wait. If the race today is anything like what happened in real life, then we're in for an absolute treat. Everyone should be given the okay to ready up, but I do believe we have an entire full grid today, with the help of a few fill-ins. Some names you may recognise, some of which you might not. But we'll go through that grid properly once we get into the session. But today is a very special day, a very important day to a lot of people. And Shaman's gonna quickly talk us through it.
Well, I've heard by one of my friends today that it is World Mental Health Awareness Day. So just keep in mind that mental health is just as important, if not more important, than physical health. And if you need to talk to someone, there should always be someone for you to talk to, whether it be a friend or some sort of helpline, because your mental health is important and you are valued.
Exactly, which is the main reason why we did the charity stream as well, to help people struggling with mental health. And yeah, hopefully we can organise another charity sometime soon, and raise a lot of money, just as we did last time out, and have a lot of fun as well whilst doing it. But here we are, a sunny day it seems at Russia, but if anyone can give us the weather report, then that would be incredibly grateful. Yeah, let's have a little look at the fill-ins today. It appears that my left and right triggers aren't actually working. Well,
Hey,
it doesn't
can I
look
help with
like
this?
I can. Wait a minute. I will try find another controller. Give me a second.
And while Chaotix is doing that, I shall run you through the grid, starting with the Mercedes cars of Milkman and Ice Cream. Nothing's really changed there. Good strong lineup. Currently winning the constructors, I believe. Should be winning the constructors.
There we go.
But there we go. And now I hand you back to Chaotix.
And here we are. Okay, so my first controller doesn't want to turn on. My second one doesn't want. The left and right triggers don't work, but the third one is finally working. So hopefully we should be okay. Hopefully there's no other issues from that. Hello, Manoy. Just to let you guys know, you're slightly ahead with the time. That is very much appreciated. I'm sure it only affects Q1, but thank you for letting us know. It's currently 5:15 at the moment. Wait, what? Wait, 5:15?
No, it's like, no, that's the time it's...
Oh,
it's
that's...
for him when
Oh,
he sent
okay,
the message.
yeah.
We're about a minute ahead.
A minute ahead. That
done.
is absolutely brilliant. Alright, okay. About 15 seconds ahead with the time for some reason that's left in Q1. Well, there we have it. But let's have a little look at the drivers filling in today. Well, first of all, welcome back, Razza Gamer. It's been a couple of races since we've last seen him. Nice to see him back in the Haas. Hopefully he can perform to help the Haas, and especially his teammate, the Josh, who has complained about, you know, the constructors being currently out of his reach. and hopefully Raza can help him out a little bit there. But let's go on to the drivers that are filling in today, and one of them, as you guys might already recognize, MSE Wilsey. I have no idea what MSE stands for, but Wilsey is the most important part here. Start this season as a teammate to the Josh. Was not able to.
Josh, are you there? I can't hear you.
What do you mean?
You're cutting. You are cutting out a lot. At
How
least for
bad?
me. You're fine now. No, you're fine now. You're fine now.
Because he's bad.
Because he's bad. Okay.
Oh, Callum has just subbed with Prime. Callum C11. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. Very much appreciate it.
Is that okay? I feel like that should be
I
better.
think that's a retirement. Jaff Master Flash.
That is a
I don't know if
retirement, but that's a retirement in the pits. I think that is.
Did he have a quality ban that we weren't aware of?
I'm not sure, but oh yeah, as Shaman just mentioned, Callum 11 with the Prime sub, very 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 much appreciated. Nice to see Callum knows how to get his free subscription on Twitch. Alonso dancing is same as his Discord profile pic. That's beautiful. But yeah, as you were mentioning, Wilsey back into the Haas. Was meant to be in the Haas this season, wasn't able to make it, and is currently filling in the Alpine today to help Bradders out, filling in for, I don't actually remember who. But here we have another driver here who is not wanting to be selected. There we go. JQPTZ. We're surely not going to keep repeating those 5 letters again and again and again, right? We've got to find some shortcut.
JQ.
JQ. There it is. Oh, there's a Ferrari going slow. I think it's just to get out of the way, which is exactly what's going on. But JQPTZ. This is all. So we have a rule in NXR where, actually, you know what? I'm not going to go for it. But here we go. So the McLarens are the first two to set their times, and a 31.7 for Tomzo and a 31 dead for JQ. More drivers coming through now. Yaps with a 31.8. His teammate starting his lap. We should have an Aston Martin next round, and that's Spinala, who has invalidated as Raz is about to start his lap. Is everything fine, Shaman?
Yeah, everything seems fine now. Yeah, I'm just on board with Ice Cream, who's coming up to finish his lap.
Alright, well there you go. Razagamer is starting his lap. I think that would be Wilsey starting his lap, which is absolutely what he's doing. Is it Ice Cream next?
Yes.
It is Ice Cream next. So 104 first 2 sectors, and that's the fastest lap by only a 10th. Ice Cream
Only
sets
a
the
10th.
fastest lap.
Perhaps this JQ guy has some, as we call it in the business, mega pace.
Very, very decent pace from the McLaren, as Galefort sets a 132.6 and C. Davies sets a 132.7. Should have Yoan come through, and that's a 131.3, sorry.
A great lap.
Fantastic lap, starting him up into P3 and only 3 tenths away from the top runners. The other McLaren, I think Tomzo will be coming in after invalidating. We should have. Is that Bradders?
It's Bradders, yes, it's Bradders.
Bradders come through the final corner. What time is he going to put it? A 131.4, starting him right behind Yoan and comfortably
Good lap from
ahead of
Bradders.
Tomzo. Very, very, very good lap from
Comfortable from the team principal.
BRS Alex next. 131.6. Should have Milkman now.
Oh. Expecting top 3? Oh no, he's just started.
No.
You'll be invalidated.
He's already. Oh, brilliant. I think he invalidated on the final corner.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. As Bruno comes in with a banker lap, Yaps comes in with a 130. I think he already came with 131.8, but that's a
Wilsey.
130.8 for Wilsey. And that's
Half
a
head of ice cream.
4-month resubscription with Prime from Jammy Jacko, who I'm surprised is here and not out drinking.
Oh no!
And Spinala sets his time as a 131.6. Raza Gamer with a 32.6. So I'm just ahead of the AlphaTauri. Let's see if see Bruno is 4.8 seconds up. He's gonna obviously need a lot more. You gotta ride on board with him. Ice Cream retires.
I'm back.
You're back. Brilliant. Alright.
Yeah, sorry.
Bruno
I had to go
coming through the final sector. Let's see what time he is able to put in the Aston Martin, getting out the way. Oh, yeah, really going out the way. Looked like he planted it into the wall there. Bruno saying he's struggling with when it comes to putting in a really, really good time, especially in practice recently. But let's see what time he's able to put in, and it's a 131.9, and it seemed that he's absolutely right, as Milkman also sets a very, very competitive 31.0. Gifted Feather slots into P6 with a 31.3. And that is the end of that. For now, everyone completing their first runs. Drivers yet to complete their first runs. Valtteri Dropass. Can he replicate any sort of form that the real Valtteri Dropass set off today? He's about to start his lap again. I think he invalidated this the next lap in the last corner, which is exactly what he did.
He already had an invalidation.
He had an
It
invalidation.
seems he did it again.
Yeah, he went wide on the final corner. But Josh also invalidates.
Yes.
Track limits really a struggle for a lot of the drivers today. Well, for a few of the drivers, sorry.
In other news, I do have word from Jammy Jacko. Classic drinker's fantasy. After that other night, he doesn't want to drink for at least a week.
But he'll be back on it tonight.
He'll be back on it tonight. He'll be back on it. A few
He
Jaegers
is
to
getting
warm
back
himself
on
up as he's on his outlap. How will the hungover Jacko do today? Are we saying top 5?
I mean, he's been gassing himself up a little.
I mean, drinking will do that.
Drinking will do that. We highly recommend not to drink while driving in NXR. It will
We
not.
promise he isn't an alcoholic either.
He is
He's just at
100% an
university.
alcoholic.
He's just at university, so he needs the alcohol.
Yes. To fight through the pain, not from his uni work, just from having to drive an NXR.
Yeah. Just for having Gale Force as his teammate.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's see. Milkman retires. Says
We
he
were
thinks
tired,
he's comfortable.
with their times.
Drops
Okay.
having to come in because he wasn't able to make any sort of lap in the first two flyers. He wasn't able to keep it within the track limits. That is very, very unfortunate. The Josh.
That seems like someone who hasn't done their warm-ups.
104.8, only a tenth slower than Ice Cream. Let's see if he's able to hook it up nicely through these last few corners. Oh, a little bit of oversteer, but he's able to keep it going. We lost him a little bit of time, but look at this, the grip he's able to get coming out these corners. Oh, did he invalidate? No, he didn't. And it's a 131.3 from last week's winner. I completely lie. That is not last week's winner. Should have been last week's winner.
Last week was a worldie. The last week's winner is currently on an outlap. And currently in P16.
Currently in P16. There we have it. Right, Astonish. Getting a little slipstream from JQ. Heading towards the first corner. But we're going to be on board with Jammy Jacko here. Hasn't invalidated.
Surprised?
Shock.
Yeah. Jensen says, who's your 50p on for pole position?
Pole position. I mean, I haven't seen enough of of Wilsey and JQ to really make a very, very good guess. But if I had to guess, I'd still put my money on Ice Cream getting pole here.
Ice Cream's definitely the favourite. I'm not decided yet for myself.
Here we go, final couple of corners now for Jammy Jacko, and puts in a 131.6.
Faster than BRS Alex. He's definitely been practicing.
As we receive a follow from, is that Michelle? Fratto. And 90. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Thank you very much for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay, and hopefully you can enjoy some top quality NXR action, as it seems to be getting a lot darker. And I do believe no one actually gave us.
I did have a weather. There was a weather report.
There was a weather report, was there?
When they were talking about how much time was actually for them. It's apparently completely dry throughout. So sorry to burst your bubble there.
That is very upsetting. Right, Astonish. A 131.8 for the Williams driver, the man who was too quick for Tier 2. Supposedly, he is currently P14 for Tier 1. That is the level of Tier 1 right now. Gale.
Or the fact that he's not too quick for Tier 2, but anyway.
Razza Gamer, P17 right now. Let's see if he can improve his time. He's gonna need a lot to really get up the leaderboard, the timesheets, and that is a storming time.
When saying he's a crowd pleaser.
Right, I'm gonna sit on board here with Drops.
Oh.
As he starts his first flying lap. We're gonna stay on board with Drops until he invalidates.
That's faith. That's faith from our commentator there.
That is faith.
That's faith. Oh, and he was team principal as well.
Drops now coming through. Finishes sector 1 at 33.2 from the Red Bull driver. Taking some very wide lines, trying to make himself a better exit, but could it just be compromising him? Throttles super early there. Does that benefit? Remember, a 104.8, 104.7 is where you want to be if you want to be at the top runners, and it's a 105.1.
There is an instant up ahead.
Instant up ahead, I think it's just drivers going slowly to get out each other's way. Oh, massive snap of oversteer there for Drops. You should be expecting this to be around P8 or P9 if he keeps it in, and he goes P13.
Equal with Tomzo's time to the 1,000th, but I don't think that will be enough to see him through.
I don't think so either. Drops is playing with controller.
Spinala retiring in the pits, or Josh retiring in the pits.
Yeah, a lot of drivers comfortable with their time so far. Bruno currently out. He's going to have to improve his time if he wants to continue into Q2. Not looking good for the Red Bull. Razza Gamer, 3 tenths up. He's going to lead a lot more than 3 tenths if he wants to make it out of Q1, that's for sure. Remember, there's only a second between P15, where the knockout, where the drop zone starts, and the fastest time on the board. That's the difference right now.
BRS Alex improving by a couple of attempts, taking it up into P7, which should be enough to see him through this qualifying session.
Good job from Yaps to get out of the way of Razza Gamer there. His team, well, Yaps being the team principal of the Haas driver. See if Razza can impress Yaps today. Come through the last couple of corners now, Razza Gamer. It's getting a little bit sunnier now. Oh, and he invalidates as he crosses the line. 4 attempts would have made him jump Gale Force, but it's not enough. Bruno only just under 2 tenths faster. And to be fair, 2/10 would do him really, really nicely. That is how close it is right now for the top 10.
So tight here at NXR.
It is super tight. Let's see what time he comes out with. He actually loses
Ooh.
time in the final sector, and P15 is where
Behind
he
his
is.
teammate.
He is behind his teammate indeed. McLaren coming up next. It's JQ. And I don't know what is that?
I think he invalidated.
And Bradders goes up to P5. An astonishing lap from
Beautiful.
the Red Bull, from the Alpine driver Tomzo, up into P10. Puts both Red Bulls in danger. Right, astonished. Currently a 10th up. Gale Force needs to improve. Razagamer invalidates.
I did hear from Gale Force that he was struggling to get some good qualifying times around here. Couldn't find the right areas on the corner. He is getting used to a wheel as well, but I don't know if he's opted for wheel or controller here today. Either way, he seems to be behind the curve, as he's going to need to put out an absolute stonking lap to get through.
I have a very, very strong feeling he might be unwell. But who knows? C. Davies not able to improve. Right, astonish. Just needs an inch a bit of time. But is Bruno improving? Who knows? Coming through the last couple of corners. Can
Gale
Bruno
Force
improve?
invalidates.
Gale Force invalidates. Can Bruno improve? He does improve. P11 is where he goes. And drops his
And
out
Riot's
of Q1.
not go- Oh,
Riot improves. Drops.
and I
Gets
believe
dropped.
that's it.
And that will be the end of qualifying. And oh, Gale Force
Oh!
has
He's given up.
he's visited the wall.
Don't give up, lads. Mental Health Awareness Day. Don't give up. There's always someone there to help you.
Bradders comes in. BRS Alex will be coming in as well. Jammy Jacko retires as he should. Who is ready for Imola tomorrow? Are you ready for Imola tomorrow?
Imola tomorrow?
Imola's out tomorrow.
Oh, no, I'm not ready for Imola tomorrow because I've got to be practicing for Sochi tomorrow here at NXR because we have priorities.
Priorities, but I'm sure he will be on the track anyway to test it out. But there we have it, classification. We're not really obviously interested in the front runners when it comes to Q1, but going to the end of the grid, Jeff Master Flat
Just
retired
in the
very
pit
early
stop.
on. Razagamer with a 132.6 not able, that both drivers in the 132s weren't able to get out of Q1. C. Davies in P17, previous race winner. That is not how you want to continue your run of form. And then drop ass, getting knocked out by the last seconds from Riot Astonish. Only just.
I just got word from Gale Force that he's on controller here today.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
And Jammy Jacko has left the session.
That's
He needs
great
to
news.
get back in here.
We could actually have some top tier entertainment now. Wonderful. That's what we
We're just
appreciate
getting
here in NXR. So where are you in this crowd of people? Crowd of box heads. Why has everyone got a head box head?
You can't. Is he appearing offline? Or do I not have him as a friend? Oh, he's appearing offline.
Wonderful. So which box head are you, Shaman? In the crowd.
What, above the pits?
Above the pits.
I'm currently the guy in the green jacket, on the pit wall.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, look, you can see my face.
Oh, look at you. Having a great time. Are you the guy significantly slouched over?
Hold on, let me speak again. No, I'm quite high up actually. I've got quite good posture.
Oh, okay, alright. Fair play, fair play, fair play. Not a good track for me, says C. Davies, as you can tell. Well, only 1 second off the leader. And getting knocked out must be a real kicker in the teeth, and I wouldn't say that's not because of your quality around this track. I just think it's really unfortunate. That's just how close it is here at NXR. What's the strat? What is the strat? I think it's a 2-stop, 1-stop, 3-stop. Don't stop at all.
I
Be
think
Esteban
it's-
Ocon today.
I think it's mediums to hards, if I remember correctly.
It probably is medium to hard because, you know, we're fond of strategies here.
But if we look at the tires people have selected, it seems quite even. Yeah, it's 7 on mediums, 8 currently on softs, which is what they've selected. Obviously, we might have some people change, but we seem to be right down the middle when it comes to people choosing the mediums or softs. And I think, as viewers, I think that's exactly what we want to see.
Maybe the 2-stop is quite quick around here, or do people believe that they can extend the softs to make it a 1-stop?
But then if safety cars come out, that could change the whole thing entirely. That's why
This
we
is
love
Russia.
Formula
We
One.
will not have safety cars.
Oh, this is NXR. We might have safety cars.
There is a very slight chance. It's actually a very high chance. This is NXR. There will be safety cars today, ladies and gentlemen. It's a matter of how many and when.
Gale Force's goal is to not hit anyone. It's a good goal. It's a good goal. I
He
used
hit
to have
Stewart.
that goal from time to time. Then I just didn't give a fuck.
And as usual, maybe shithouse my way to points. Fair play, fair play. Great strategy. Need any tips that they have been relegated to the me zone? Mentioned.
Is tier 2 called the Minoy Zone?
Oh, I think the
Considering you
Minoy
can't make
zone
most
is.
races anyway.
I think
Is
the
it really
Minoy.
called-
Go on, sorry. I think the Minoy zone. He was referring to getting knocked out of Q1.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's not true because Minoy's made it through Q1 a few times recently.
I have no idea then. Minoy, let us know. As yellow flags come out, let me just re-enable telemetry and lap data. Lap data. C. Davies also opting for the shithouse route today.
It's the best way to save tires. Spinner starts us off with a 131.5. Probably
Second
not the
and a
lap he
half.
was hoping for.
Yep, the second half of the pace you'd really expect, but on the softs as well. Let's see who else will be putting in time. JQPTZ. I thought he was starting his lap, but
Alex is just about to finish.
BRS Alex, what time will he come out with? 31.7, but he is on the mediums and only 2 tenths away from Spinala. Red Bull
Do we
starting his
actually-
lap, and Williams, I
Sorry.
believe, starting his lap. Come on.
Do we know the difference between soft and mediums on this track? If anyone can let us know, that would be very much appreciated.
And the
so we
difference
can-
between mediums and hards, that would be incredible. I think the delta's the exact same. I think it's around 5 tenths each, if I'm not mistaken. Around 5-6 tenths each. Like, it's one of those where it's exactly, the difference is exact for each, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't played F1 properly in a very long time.
The chat's interesting right now, but I'm not going to say anything about it.
So, actually, I'm in the U zone. Oh no. Wait, why is there pregnant? Wait. I'm here, what action going on there? Will a sandwich will do indeed.
Anyway.
Yaps is about to finish his time on the medium compounded tyres. He's going to go P4 because he's slow as shit with a 132.3.
Brad is
Who's
on
up
the
next?
other hand, with a 131.7, slowing just behind BRS Alex. I'm sure you can find any sort of time just to nip ahead of the Ferrari driver. But also, what
Yeah,
is,
full swing.
what is your opinion on? So we have these when people refer to sandwiches in F1, they would say, so right now, well, previously we had Bradders in a Ferrari sandwich. Correct?
Yes, which means 2 Ferraris are either side of him, right?
Yes, but
But
surely
wouldn't it
a
be
surely it would be
the
an Alpine sandwich because that is the filling.
Yeah. Huh. Was sandwiched between, however. Because
But
if you're
people-
sandwiched
people-
between...
But people don't say a white bread sandwich. You would say a tuna sandwich.
You would say you're sandwiched between two Ferraris.
Yeah, but they don't say that. They just say it's a Ferrari sandwich.
Well, they are racing at the time, so it's like they need to get what they want to say out as quickly as possible. But apparently, for the FIA around this track, you'll give 5-second penalties for turn 1, lap 1 incidents that cost time for drivers. I'm not pissed off about that or anything, but I just think the FIA was stupid.
Russia equals go. Did you know there is such thing as a bread sandwich? My favourite.
Yes, there
That
is.
fills me with excitement. It's something Jack would eat.
You're
Luke
not wrong
Watkins,
there.
I think you've just completed life. It's just 3 slices of bread that someone thinks. Oh, so the filling is
Milkman
just a
goes
slice
pole
of
by
bread.
5/10.
He is on the softs, however, so no ratings there.
Well, I mean, gap between softs and mediums is 6/10 according to Gale Force, so he's a 10th off of what BRS Alex could hypothetically do on that same lap of softs.
So times are starting to flood in now. Jammy, Jacko. Alright. Yaps, obviously, as mentioned earlier, with 32.3. Surely you think he could improve. Willsey with a 30.7 on the softs. Spinala, obviously. So the front runners all on softs. But apparently, we're at best. Oh, there we go. That's much better. So then we have BRS Alex, fastest of the medium runners so far, and you've got to say, what a lap! He actually improved his lap, didn't he, to a 1:31.5, because he did have a 1:31.7 on his first run. Is a Big Mac a hamburger sandwich? No, because it has lettuce and lettuce.
I mean, you work at McDonald's. So
Is a
tell us
Big
about
Mac
all
a
that.
hamburger sandwich? No.
You should ask your boss that.
No, it's not. No. No. Also, you guys are a little quiet. Okay.
Turn us up then.
I think it's cutting out.
Is it?
Is it better?
Is it
Is it better? Is
We
this
don't know.
better?
Can you let us
Is this
know?
better? Manoy? Is this better? Can you hear us? Please let us know if you can hear us. Yes? Manoy says yes. Good job, Manoy.
Good job, man.
Can everyone else hear? Great news. It is, yes, it is very good now. Nice. Good job, guys. Glad we got that sorted.
Like that, are you?
Absolutely. I've also doubled the volume for you as well.
Oh no.
Everything's kicking off now.
You've doubled
Talk
my
loud.
volume, have you?
You want louder volumes, guys? Give me just a
You know what?
second.
How about you turn the game volume up as well, so you just hear the engines now that they work.
Do not worry. Do not worry. I am getting this this audio up. Give me just a second.
Yes.
That's enough slices. Speak up. You're going to. I am deaf now.
This is F1 ASMR.
This is. Are you guys enjoying this? All right. You should probably be on board with someone who's actually driving.
Ice cream is on a lap. We should
Ice
look at
cream's on a
cream.
lap. All right. Cool. The Josh is also on the lap. Let's ride on board with the Josh.
Because he's got your name.
All right. This is going to be commentary now, guys. We're just going to be riding on. We're not even riding on board. We're just going to watch the Josh in the house.
Okay, so it's a bit weird. The telemetry says he's on softs, but it shows that he's on mediums. Do you have the same issue?
No, maybe because you're on best and not tire. I don't know.
That would be correct. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Do not worry. Shaman, did you steal Gordon Ramsay's lamb sauce?
I did not. No. Lamb sauce isn't particularly what I use.
He drizzles it on himself.
Josh goes P3.
Did Josh go V3?
Very
Wow.
good lap with the
Wow,
Josh.
on the
It's
mediums.
mint sauce, actually, by the way. But ice cream's about to finish off. This looks like a really good lap from ice cream on the soft compound.
Not fast.
Just doesn't beat Woolsey though. But he
just-
doesn't need to beat
can't.
Woolsey right now.
What a joke. Yoan invalidates. Who's on comms?
Who's on comms?
Wait, is he talking about us?
We're Cal and Ali. I'm Ali, you're Cal.
Yes, I am Cal. Let me quickly
Yes.
just go against the rules here.
Oh god, you're calling him out.
I kid.
He doesn't watch anyway, so he doesn't watch.
Yeah, what
so you
joke.
can say what you want, practically.
Chaotic seems like a horseradish type of... Wait, what? What?
Put a spell on yourself.
Oh no. Oh.
No, actually, I've been in McDonald's where he does this. He just gets massive tubs of Big Mac sauce and just starts downing
Yeah,
them like shots.
I just sit in a bucket of it. Whilst the customers
the
come
stuff that
through,
goes
I just
on
sit in a
Mackey's
bucket of it.
overnights.
Don't worry, guys. You need to attract the customers somehow, huh?
Don't get the double Big Mac if you live in MK.
Yes. Hulkenberg? He is... What? Hulkenberg?
Hulkenberg?
Hulkenberg? Showers in it.
JQ
Yes, I
retired from
shower
session.
in Big Mac sauce. That is me. Hey,
JQ
guys.
retired on track,
Who?
but he
Oh.
pulled into the pits.
Ooh, I say that's a league ban. Alright, Yoan on his flyer. A lot of people waiting to the last seconds to put their laps in. Outlap after outlap after outlap, but no outlap for Spinala or Bradders. They both feel like they are confident to get into Q2.
Interesting how both the Mercedes have opted for the soft compound tyre.
Well, hopefully it goes completely awfully for them. He is back. Who? What do you mean Hulkenberg? Should we have a little look? It's just showing...
I don't know what they're on about, to be perfectly honest. I
have
think
no
they're
idea.
just screwing with you.
Should I have a look? So...
Yap's the closest one to finishing a lap right now, just starting sector 2.
That's nice. Well, we're still on board with Yoan. Maybe he can complete a lap sometime. Oh, no, never mind. Alright. Yap's
Go on, Bobby Yaps.
on his lap. Tom's about to start his lap. Can Yaps get a back-to-back podium? Can he do it? Can he do it? I don't know, someone was a cow and thought maybe Hulk...
Oh, he's had you there. He's made you look like a right mug. Oh, and Yaps has made himself look like a mug. He's spun slightly and he's ruined his lap. And he's going to box, but he doesn't have enough time to come back out. He's blown it, and P13 is where he currently stands, but the other two have yet to set a lap. BRS Alex, next one to cross the line. I don't think he really needs to improve, but he's going to try these soft compounds and make himself up into P4 for this qualifying session. That should definitely be enough to get him through. Next person to cross the line will be Riot Astonish, I believe. Currently a 10th up on his time. Will need that, plus a little bit more if he wants to go through, but he appears to have just stopped on the track.
This
He
is
must
the
have
new
made a
racing
mistake.
line.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Well,
shown
the
off.
Bruno's just raised past him, so I don't think that racing line's going to work out too well for him. Bruno is the next one to complete a lap and will need a good time in order to go through to the next round.
Oh, right, it's retired.
And he does good enough, he gets P7. Brilliant work there from the Bruno. Tomzo. Ooh, will that be enough when Bradders is behind and on a lap apparently?
Oh, that's right, parking up. Who's next? It'll be
It will be Spinala, who is
Spinner.
currently 100th down on his time. He's currently safe, but if I were him, I would like to get a lap on board, because looking at the people behind, you can imagine that they want to definitely come through into Q3.
Wait, is Spinner improving?
I don't know, it didn't show his Q2 time.
It didn't, did it? Alright. Big Mac
Sector
sauce
two
or
times,
KFC gravy? Anyway,
you're gonna go against your brand.
P9 currently for Spinala, and he improves by
Goes
3 tenths. Goes P6, incredible.
Brad is 4 tenths up. Go now goes P6.
If
Still
it's
say
ever
no. That's my
7
no.
tenths up, and that knocks JQPTZ out of qualifying.
Wow.
Both McLarens knocked out. Johan just wasn't able to
Callum
make
in
it
the
time.
mud, from what I'm hearing.
Callum in the mud.
Gets JQ in for his debut race to see how he performs, and he's overconfident and gets himself knocked out by retiring on the mediums.
What a joke. Tom
That is unlucky for Callum.
Shit.
How aptly put, Tomzo. How aptly put. The German driver of JQ, along with you there, probably is saying the same thing, but in his native language of Scheiße.
The only driver to make it through on the mediums was the Josh. You want a link to my... Oh yeah, alright, come on guys, let's put Chaotic 7 with more followers than NXR. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we make Chaotic 7 superior?
I would say Yaps would currently be shaking his fist at you, but he's not even in Q3, so he's probably crying about that.
Alright guys, there you go. I'm sure that will be deleted very, very quickly by Yaps or Jammy Jacko, and they'll probably link their own. So quickly...
You can't delete messages from the channel. It's
oh my
postings.
god, aha! I'm just superior. 270
you are
messages.
Alpha. You are Giga.
Why has NXR messaged 270 times? Should we see the first message from NXR? You want to know what the first message from NXR was?
It's probably going to be something bad.
It's just Rob. It's just Rob.
Oh.
It's just Rob. Oh, and that is a large AlphaTauri baguette. Alright,
AlphaTauri baguette?
That is a baguette.
Not a sandwich.
That is a... So no... Alright, Scripps has
posted what the Big Mac sauce is.
The special
apparently includes certain substances which you cannot name on stream due to TRS. But it does include the blood of dead orphans.
What?
Sorry, was I not supposed to say that?
No. Alright, the special sauce is arguably what makes the Big Mac the Big Mac. Do you appreciate the Big Mac?
I appreciate the big...
Wait, what do you mean? Wait, you have to be more specific, yeah? I have no idea what's going on.
As big as what Jacko goes out and drinks every night.
Mac has a good time, that's why. Who's getting pole dubs? Who is getting pole dubs? Is that why you shower in it? Because it has kids' blood in it?
What the fuck? Orphans
BRS
don't
Alex
mean children.
invalidates his lab. We should really.
I don't know where you've made that jump in logic from. That's disgusting.
That is awful.
That
is absurd. Anyway, why? No, don't even answer that.
That's a timeout. I think that's a timeout.
I think that's a ban.
Oh no!
Oh boy!
Scribs goes fastest of the one.
Wait,
driver.
how much does it time out
Josh? 10 minutes usually.
10 minutes. Alright, no.
The Josh sets the fastest time of 1:30.7
seconds. Ah, that is 10 minutes.
Oh, you have done it. Oh dear.
I removed it.
Oh,
Don't worry.
Scribs has died, Manoy.
Oh, 13 messages deleted. Oh, I didn't delete all of them as well. Oh, that's amazing.
Russia in love
I need to do this more often.
Apparently, according to Drive on Driver.
He wants to be
Let's see how he does on his lap.
Oh, Milkman goes third.
You can time out anyone.
The Josh has won the race. Wow, how about that? Anyway, Willsey looking to, try stop him, but it's a
purple sector 2.
Oh no, this is not
Here
gonna
he
look
comes. The Alpine. He's been away for a few months, but is he about to make an absolute statement here? MCE Woolsey. We don't know what it stands for, but it's not NXR.
See. Alright. MSE
And he goes 2
faster.
tenths faster than the Josh.
And the Alpine teammate.
Is shit.
Alright, now we have Jammy Jacko. Anyway, on board
Jammy
with
Jacko, he's
BRS
got into
Alex.
Q3. Maybe drinking is the answer.
BRS Alex. Coming through the last couple of corners. Looked like he went wide. Keeps it together. Oh my god. He was drifting out that final corner. And drifting his way to P4 with a 130 point. Wait, Milkman
like
did
if
a
he-
131.
I feel like if he didn't drift there, he would have beaten the Josh.
Probably. Jammy Jacko.
But here comes the man we all want to see. And he's gone P5.
Anyway, Spinala on his lap.
Yeah.
Jammy
Oh, no.
Jammo. Oh no.
Jammo. Oh no.
Oh no. Man's a missile in Russia.
There's a lot of missiles in Russia.
You might get mixed up.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Alright.
Spinardi will not to set a time yet.
Spinala is
But-
the only one not to set a time yet.
He's
Do you wanna
blazing
try,
through sector 2.
predict his time?
We'll see after he crosses this point. I think he's going to be behind Jammy Jacko, but in front of Milkman.
I
It's
think
Milton's
he is
fault.
aiming for a 131.4. What time do you think he'll come out with?
A 131.2.
Oh, okay. Let's see who's right. Let's see who's closer.
But it's going to be you. Oh, it's going to
Oh, yes! I've absolutely smashed it.
be... And he's behind Gifted Feather. What a poor lap time.
It's always a poor time if you're behind Gifted Feather.
Used to be Milkman's teammate, then got shipped out to Alpine. No respect.
Wait, Alpine.
Sorry. Well, that's...
Have we updated everyone with the transfers, the extra transfers made for next season?
The blue confuses
If
me.
we haven't, then we probably won't go through it.
We'll save that for another stream.
We'll save it for another stream. If you want to find out, you know, what transfers have been made, then please go ahead and join the Discord. Link should be in the bio of the Twitch, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. If
Would-
Yaps has done it right, if Yaps could be bothered, then there you go. Scribs is back. Great.
Would
You
you
are
like
back
some inside
instantly because the
information
timeout
to
got
share?
taken out. Sorry, Sergey?
Would you like some information to the driver market and what's happening?
No.
Okay.
Dub says no, I'd get kicked again. Well, you're absolutely right. Fair play. Scribs says Burger King is always clear. Is there
I mean,
a-
Five Guys is clear.
Five Guys is clear. Can I, like...
I love Five Guys.
He has 0 bans. Why? Do you feel like being timed out again, Scribs? I enjoyed it last time. Dubs, you racing next season. I'm not an NXR anymore. I got kicked. That is quite an unfortunate one. Should we
So,
ride on
was
board
he
with
currently...
Bruno?
I mean, we can. We'll let you talk about Bruno because you love Bruno.
Yes.
Previously teammates with Bruno as well. Why don't you
For
tell us
next
about that?
season? Or this season? If it's this season, I have no idea. And if he had a teammate, then it would be nice if he turned up.
God, fucking hell. You're
We're savaging today. We're savaging today. We're savaging today. Oh yes, the new damage settings have been applied for this weekend. Thank you, Gale
Oh,
Force. I
yes.
completely forgot. So it's going to be even more chaos down into turn 1. Everything's simulation. Everything.
No,
Everything.
nothing, no.
Everything is simulation. Everything.
As a fan, I would love to see someone get rear wing damage because I have yet to see that in this game. So if somebody
Inside.
can damage their rear wing, I would love to see that.
Yeah, please enlighten us with your pain and suffering for the entire race by getting rear wing damage. But yeah, no. In all honesty, we've got a new damage setting just for tier 1. where we set the damage setting to simulation, but the damage rate stays at standard.
So you won't get damage any quicker than what you usually do, but you will start to see side pod damage and rear wing damage, as well as other areas of the car.
And people will suffer more when they send it into the back drivers.
As they should.
As they should. But unfortunately, the drivers being sent on will
Get fucked.
They would be screwed. It would only be for tier 1.
Yes, these implements are only for tier 1 as things stand. We'll be looking to see how we'll be changing these for other tiers in the future, but currently these settings already mean for tier 1. Tier 2 will remain as a normal standard, and will probably do so for the rest of the season, unless things change.
Gifted Feather, 2.5 times up. This will be the second to last chance to get some sort of decent lap in.
Good lap.
And it's 4 times quicker, and it's P5 for the Williams. A 1:30.9 is a great little lap as Jammy Jacko is starting his lap. Nobody wants to see that, so let's hop on board.
I'm hearing Milkman in the mud. He's invalidated and he's not going to get round in time.
He is. So P7 minimum. Maximum. For NOS Milkman, which sounds a little illegal. The Bruno now. Oh, and his fastest time for ice cream. A fantastic time. Bruno can't improve because he invalidates. We have the Ferrari now of BRS Alex. He improves and he jumps to Josh. An incredible lap. Milkman into the pits he goes, and yeah.
And here comes Bradders looking to beat Nos Milkman.
Can he do it?
He's 2 tenths up already.
Well, he's got Spinala to beat as well. Spinala improving as well, so he has to make this a really, really good time, and a really good time it is.
Drops the P8.
Jammy Jacko's retired from qualifying. Oh no!
Oh, no.
The Josh 2 tenths up. This isn't going to be pole, but it could be pole. It isn't, but it's very close as he puts himself P3 and second row of the grid for the Josh. We got anything else interesting?
Spinala's up on this time, but he's gone very wide. How is that not an invalidation?
Spinala just making his own track limits, and it could be paying off. Can he beat Milkman? He needs a 10th. Just a 10th. Can he find that 10th? He's gonna do it! He's done it! He nearly even jumps Jammy Jacko. Nos Milkman in the
is having an episode.
P9. And Alex showing the true Ferrari pace.
Is Valtteri drop pass in Bruno's car?
No.
Look at the lap time he's doing.
Oh yeah. At 34 seconds down, that is pretty competitive if that was a drops time. Oh, and very wide, going like 50 miles per hour. I don't know how he's managed that.
But massive performance from Ice Cream to take it
as
pole
predicted.
We love a bit of Ice Cream. Milky shit I saw in the Twitch chat there.
By Connor Knight. Who on earth is Connor Knight?
I think you know.
Yes. Drive on driver ice cream is flexing. Red cap milk. What? Josh has improved his quali pace. He definitely has. It's nice to see he can actually put in some quali laps as well.
I have heard that Jeff Master Flash actually had a quali ban. And we all forgot, and he served it, so respect to you.
Yeah, good job. Good job, Jeff Master Flash. Good job. That's massive from Ice, but the slip of Woolsey will get him into turn 1. Oh my god, why is Yaps hosting with 1 viewer? That is poor from you, Yaps. That is poor. Anyway,
it's a miracle how many people don't watch the stream when we take the piss out of them.
It is incredible. And as mentioned before, if you take us seriously, then it's an L.
It's an L for you.
It is an L. We're all having fun
We're all
here. We're all
friends here.
friends. Yeah, friends. We're all friends.
And someone who is an alcoholic is in P7, so
Yeah, good luck. Right in the middle,
Yeah, good
nearly right in the
luck.
middle of the pack, and you've got. Oh dear. Not looking good for Milkman or Spinala. But yeah, very, very good qualifying from everyone except from Jammy Jacko. So let's move on.
let's see what tyres everyone's chosen. Would you like to go through them when it's shown to us? Or
Probably
should I?
not.
And I will.
Alright, you do that.
Okay.
No
Let's
hard
see,
compound
so-
chosen.
No hard compound shows. No, you're correct about that. So top 10 is the same with only the Josh starting on mediums. Now, but this is where it gets interesting. Both of the McLarens have opted for the medium compound. That might end up both of them double boxing at some point, which could be interesting. Riot Astonish on softs. Around him are so many medium tyres in and around of Yaps, Yoan, and Dropass. All on the medium compound. C. Davies on the softs, with Gale Force beside him on mediums, Razza Gamer on mediums, and Yaf Master on softs, rounding off the back row. So, it's mainly mediums that are people outside the top 10, though some people like Riot and C. Davies are going to want to storm through these medium runners as soon as they can and fight up at the top. Anything you'd like to add?
No.
Okay. Well, Ice Cream and Rosie are gonna fight each other like mad off the start, which hopefully will allow Josh to get in and provide some more exciting racing. The only person able to do the one-stop here on normal means, but we could see some of the soft runners do a madness. The Josh is probably favourite to win this, if the tyre strategies are as suggested. But, you never know what could happen here in NXR, as proven with what happened last time out. We could see anything happen here on the track. We'll have to see Milkman climb some positions if he wants to help out his teammate at the top, or just bottle it. We'll see what happens with him.
Predicted pit stop strategies: soft to medium or soft to hard. Which one would you go for, Jeffrey?
Are those the strategies?
Those were the strategies: soft to medium or soft to hard. No one picked hard.
Well,
so
then
I'm
the
assuming
Josh has
everyone...
absolutely bottled it, unless he goes medium to soft.
Well, yes.
This is very interesting.
Yes. Soft to into to hard. Fair play, fair play, fair play.
I believe that's known as the Milkman strat.
Well, the Josh is completely screwed at the start here, but I guess we can only hope. Should we ride on board with the Josh here? As we come up to 5 red lights. It's lights out. We're not going. Give it a little.
Just wait. There we go.
And it's a great launch from the front. It's a fantastic launch from the front three. I should probably bring everything up.
No!
What on earth? Ah!
Humanity! I was just about to say everything's fine!
Ah!
3 deaths!
What just happened? Ah!
I'll clip that, but I don't know if that's going to be
What
any help
on
at all.
earth? What on
That
earth?
was insane.
What just happened? C. Davies has got a
Tom's
penalty
home.
for not giving the place back to Dropass, who was 5 places behind him.
Oh dear, Tomzo, Bradders and Spinala all out here on lap 1. Chaos here at Sochi.
Oh no! Should we see who's benefited from this massacre?
Everyone that's not dead.
C. Davies has 10 seconds of penalties.
Yes, because he got 5 seconds for a severe collision with somebody and then got that gained 1 place penalty.
That do sucky.
So will we see some drivers up for the hards and try and go all the way to the end here?
C. Davies has gone up 6 positions. Riot has gone up 5 positions. Jammy Jacko has had an awful start.
I feel like anyone with penalties here should box to get rid of them as soon as they can.
Maybe. Well, Manoya's made a clip. Should we have a little look at it? I think everyone will be able to hear it. A fantastic launch from the front.
I have clipped the incident as well from a spectator cam which showed all of the cars at once, so that should provide some decent insight after the race.
Oh, what on earth? Ah! This is amazing. This is amazing.
What is it?
The clip sent by Manoy in the chat. That's amazing. Oh yeah, it's a couple of people box, Jammy, Jacko, C. Davies, and Yaps all in the pits.
Quick interview from Tomzo. He walked past me on the touchline and he just yelled into the mic, "What a pile of shit," and walked off.
Oh, fair play, fair play.
Fair play, but a bit rude. Anyone want to elaborate on what happened?
Tomzo
he
said
was a total passenger.
Fair play, fair play. This is why we love simulation damage. Because
oh my god, yeah, that would have
people.
been because simulation.
Because it punishes people who are idiots. And unfortunately it also punishes people that as Tomzo said, are just passengers in the ride. Finally get to see that green safety car. How do you like this green safety car?
I love this green safety car.
You.
I'm just trimming the clip that I'll be able to show to you.
Wonderful.
And if the safety car goes on long enough, we might actually be able to see it on the stream.
Jammy Jacko's side pod damage.
Oh mad.
No. Somehow, no change in the front throw. After that,
I mean, they were
launched
way
off,
out of the
didn't
way.
They just
Yeah.
see ya.
Whoever calls that needs a seasoned DQ.
I
From
wonder
what
if
I
this
saw, it was an Alpine driver that just lost control. I don't know what exactly happened. I still haven't really watched it properly. But the Alpine driver carted into two other drivers and took everyone out. But it might. I'm not saying that that's their fault. That's just from the brief observation that I've just seen.
Wow. I'm just gonna have a little rewatch. Gonna mute it, but I'm gonna have a little rewatch on what's happened here. So what it seems to have happened is there was an Aston Martin of Spinala on the who seemed to have hooked the inside of the Alpine of Bradders, which made Bradders have to swing in left and right into just slam into Jammy Jacko, and then it's just ping pong. I don't even know how Bradders reacted, like how his car just almost looked like it boosted right back into
I've just seen the side pod damage that Jacko has. It's not looking pretty.
Is it not looking pretty?
It's a bit of a sight for sore eyes.
It's a bit of a sight for why.
Just know how he's alive.
Jammy Jacko, should we have a look at this side pod damage if we can? Oh, that is not how you look at side pod damage. So that is probably how you look at the side pod damage. Can we have a little gander? Oh no!
It's gone. It's just gone.
Where's it gone?
Oh no! We'll get a good look here. Oh.
That is a tasty bit of side pod damage.
Oh, it's cracked.
Crack-a-lackin'. Any side pod damage? Well, yeah, it doesn't seem like it.
We are going to go green here.
Do you think any wing damage for anyone?
If they would have boxed, probably.
I don't think you can fix rear wing damage.
Oh, rear wing, you didn't specify, my bad. I don't think anyone has, I'm just going through everyone. No, everyone looks fine, no rear wing yet, sorry to see. Oh my god, what's happened?
Wilsey's out of the race!
Josh Clarkson Wilsey! And it's just led to an absolute disaster. I'm going to try and clip that one as well, but I don't know how well it was. But we're gone green here and Ice Cream's gone away.
Oh
What
no!
the hell is happening?
Willsy's out of the race!
And he's left the session. He's rage quit.
He is absolutely fuming, and Yoan is
Please
now
say
in
you
the
got a
pits.
clip of that, Wilsey, because it will be important.
Gifted Feather now in the back of BRS Alex. Remember, the Josh obviously getting a penalty for that collision with Willsy. Oh dear, what a mess!
What is happening here at Sochi? I think Putin slipped everyone some vodka before the start of this session. I mean, Jacko would be loving it right now. He's usually used
He's
to
having
it.
an absolute rave out there right now.
And that's why he's got the side pot damage.
Yeah, he's living. He is trying to get every moment out of this race. Oh, and he nearly swings himself into the wall. Gifted Feather, very, very close on the back of that Ferrari, and now is his chance to make the move. Nos Milkman, looking to make some sort of. Well, he's just a spectator, it seems. Right
Oh
now.
my god! Down the inside goes Gifted Feather.
Oh, Milkman! Down. Oh, sorry, Bruno
It's
round the
wide.
outside. Oh, where's Ryan's
Oh,
Astonish come
wow.
from?
What the hell?
Oh, and now
is that?
Bruno can
The
make the move
Williams
on Milkman.
driver.
BRS
Jamie,
Alex
no.
into the pits.
Oh, what Red Bull hit the car in front there, but everything seems to be okay. This is madness.
It is
This
absolute
is
chaos.
Sochi.
And the Williams are absolutely loving this right now.
They're saying we don't need no team principal. He can eat my dust.
Willsy left the Discord. Oh, that's funny because it looked like he was about to sign for Haas. Tier 1, that does so.
Uh-oh. He will join back, says Temper. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Because he can get the person that killed him punished if he was killed by somebody.
Definitely. Drop ass, looking, sniffing. Still sniffing. Forever sniffing. Boundary drop ass, ladies and gentlemen.
Forever sniffing. He's like Road to Shore.
He's.
C. Davies makes a position on Yaps. No, but they're fighting and Yaps is round!
Oh no!
Oh my goodness!
Where
C.
is Yaps
Davies
off to,
possibly could have made contact with Yaps. I didn't see, but they were both fighting for position, and then I come to see Yaps halfway round in the semicircle.
If anyone's got a free sat-nav, then please send it Yaps' way, as he does seem very, very
The
lost on
owner
that
of the league
track.
does not know where he's going.
What a shame. Raza Gamer.
Still ahead of his teammate.
Raza Gamer up 11 positions. Currently in P8 right now. Absolutely loving this simulation damage.
And DRS is enabled. Oh, Jammy Jacko's left. I'll get on that, don't worry.
Yeah, get on that. Get on Jammy Jacko.
Shut up, it's streaming.
McLaren, JQ. Can he's also seems to be sniffing around right now on Bruno. Can he make any sort of move? Not right now. But he seems to be forever getting closer and closer to the Red Bull.
So the Josh, less than half a second behind Ice Cream, but he does have that penalty.
No, the top two have just completely bolted from the rest of the grid.
I mean, this is a fight that we always like to see here at NXR. It's becoming tradition now as Ice Cream and the Josh find themselves in a heated battle. C. Davies makes the move on Jammy Jacko just as he returns. He made good advantage there with the AI. Just completely went through him literally, and Jacko might have to respond now that he has returned.
Gifted on his way to another podium. Do you think so?
I mean, it would be lovely to see, but I'm not quite sure. It's too early on to call right now, to be honest.
Jammy Jacko returns.
You kidding me?
Are you kidding me? Craney YouTube has just followed the channel. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoy today, and hopefully you enjoy this NXR content.
absolutely stunning content right now. You've already missed some major incidents that have happened, but if you look back, you should be able to see them with relative ease.
The McLaren of JQ around the inside of Bruno. Bruno trying to stay with him, trying to make sure the McLaren knows he's still on his inside and is able to... And the McLaren's able to keep it going.
We want to say, because of this new simulation damage, we might experience some floor damage if people keep running over the curbs like they're doing now, which will hamper their speed. So it'll be interesting to see how that...
need to be careful. If they know they've got a decent cap to the car behind, then it's a great time to, you know, look after the car, not only from its tires, but the safety of the entire car. As mentioned, the floor damage, very, very key. To look after, and hopefully the drivers in Tier 1...
Ooh, Josh, looking at ice cream now.
Remember,
Josh is right on the back of him, actually.
Yeah, the Josh is able to keep up with Ice Cream, who is currently on the softs. Remember, the tyre compound difference.
We will have DRS at the end of this lap, so it'll be interesting to see how that happens. Surely this is a done overtake.
Maybe.
But Ice Cream does have so much more ERS to play with.
You do have to remember that the Josh not looking to use any ERS. I don't think he needs to.
Oh my god. And Ice Cream is just left in the dust. Razza Gamer has pitted.
Oh, look at the exit from Ice Cream.
Oh, and Riot Astonish overtakes Gifted Feather for 3rd position. What a move!
That's quite incredible from Riot Astonish on his teammate. Yellow flags. It's an Alfa Romeo Chefmaster Flash. And around he goes. Very, very unfortunate.
Seems like the only people Yaps has a chance at overtaking is his own cars.
That is quite the shame.
But Milkman being left in the dust right now by Jakey.
I wouldn't say that completely. He's still behind him. Semi, I guess. Wait, JQ
Bruno just did a fat corner cut.
JQ, remember, also has the time penalty. Riot Astonish with the time penalty as well. So it's all in the hands of the Mercedes, well, both Mercedes and Gifted Feather.
These Williamses are right on the back of each other. Jacko can't seem to stay in the game.
And that's just the impact of the side pod damage.
What, leaving the game continuously?
Mm-hmm.
Don't get side pod damage, everybody. It'll be interesting here because Ice Cream will have DRS. He's charging him down. And I think
Bruno's
it's just going to be changing positions. Oh, Bruno's box, wow. Gifted Feather coming up to Riot as well. Will it be 2 overtakes? No, Riot can defend it. Ooh.
Bruno comes out on the hard compound.
Yeah. We did see Razza Gamer do this just a lap ago. Driver on Driver is happy in his native voice. Yeah, I did commentate over that. Razza sped into the pit lane, what a shame. I think he's out of the race now.
Jammy, Jacko.
And he's just retired in the pits. He gave up. Gaff Master Flash in the pits as well to replace his front wing. This is someone else in the pits.
Could actually make a move here. Oh, and a little bit of lag from Ice Cream. Puts off the hatch drive into making a move.
Seems like everyone's closed up here. From Milkman and JQ come back to where the Williams are. They've been fighting too much. It's going to be a almost 4-way battle for P3 here. They're all line astern. Gifted Feather boxes. Interesting there, as JQ now has DRS on Riot Astonish, but is almost overtaking him without it. Round the outside there, it looks to be easy as that. For JQ.
be a battle going back and forth right now.
If the feather onto the medium compound, he'll be going to the end on that set. But Josh, despite this penalty, still might be a favourite here because when he does box, he will be on the faster compound in combination to Ice Cream. Although with 6/10 lap only being the difference, it might not be that much. We've got Milkman just not able to catch up to his Williams teammate. Gifted Feather, however, is closing in on the back of Yaps. We could see an overtake on there.
You have to remember.
Okay. Sorry, go on.
Right, both have those 5-second time penalties. So it's just a waiting game for him. He knows his drops isn't really catching him at all. I say that and he's just gained 2 temps. He needs to take advantage.
Ice Cream's pulled the trigger. Ice Cream's pitted.
Ice Cream has pulled the trigger and in he goes for the medium compound. There was a bit of debate over whether or not it should be soft to medium or soft to hard. The first 2 drivers to come in, Bruno and Gifted Feather, both on the hard compound, but Ice Cream has chosen to stick to the mediums. Well, there we go. Well, we know that Josh won't be having to box anytime soon. You'd have to think he'd box around lap 15, maybe lap 15, lap 16, if he wants to fit on those softs again. Who knows? JQ has made a little gap now between himself and Riot, and Milkman is on the back of Riot's Astonish, looking to find a gap, makes his own gap, and slots himself up into P3. As Galeforce is looking to make a move as well on C Davies, and P6 is his.
Would say probably not the best time for Milton to do that, is there is another DRS zone just up ahead here, and Riot Astonished will be probably waiting for that, unless he chooses to pull the trigger. And it looks like he and Milton are going to be doing so at the same time. Probably a pivotal move for Milton there to do that, but Astonished does have this penalty anyway.
25 seconds is around the 24-25 seconds is the time for 8 pit stops around this track.
I want to see where Gifted Feather comes out.
Let's see if he is successfully completely undercut. Remember, he's on the soft to medium, sorry. Let's see if he's able to. I think he has. I think he's jumped.
Oh my!
He's jumped him.
He's jumped Milkman
as well, by a very decent little margin.
That's a big gap. Oh, and there's a car in between them as well. BRS Alex as well. A car in between. Milkman being the filling in a Ferrari bread sandwich.
As we see, Gale falls up to P4. Obviously, the top 5 have not boxed as of yet.
Would be mega if there was a safety car about now.
It would be mega. DRS Alex has passed his lap so far quite comfortably, I think. Oh no, it is not comfortably, do not worry. Gifted Feather just a tenth behind for the fastest lap, but does he know that? Interval should be coming through hopefully as soon as that Josh finishes this lap. Yeah, so C Davies still on those softs.
He's going to be looking to box soon, I think.
I'm sure he should be boxing any lap now. But if he's caught
Not yet, though.
Given a toe and DRS by Galeforce, then what reason does he have to box yet?
Right there. And here comes the DRS, as mentioned. Would it be enough to overtake Galeforce, actually? Ice Cream setting the fastest lap on his fresh mediums. He is charging down the medium runners.
He's going to send it down the inside. No, C Davies thinks better off it. And this is another reason why. This is another impact of.
Gifted feather down the
simulation
inside
damage.
of Jammy Jacko. Sorry. Continue what you were saying.
Another impact from having the simulation damage, and it's people refrain from making completely audacious moves.
Well, we say that, and the Bruno's just tried to go inside a riot and spun.
Oh no!
You said that, and you fully just jinxed him.
Oh dear.
I think you're over the moon with that, to be honest.
As we just got a follow from Kieran Macca's
Mackies?
McDonald's. Hello.
The driver that you currently hate is in P3. Your thoughts?
I have never said that I hated the almighty V-drop ass.
Well, what have you said? Let's see. What have you said?
3-second time penalty for Yoan for multiple warnings. C. Davies still on the back of the medium runner ahead of him, Gale Force. Is it his time to box? Not
Well, we looked
right
at.
now. Gotta say,
And he still has DRS, so why would you, as you said?
Yeah, actually, to be fair, those tyres are only 10 laps old now. So if C. Davies started on the mediums, which I think he did, then he can hop onto another set of softs. And look at this, Gale Force. He's sent it down the inside of Gale Force.
C. Davies has made 2 stops. He started on softs, then went onto hards, and went straight back onto softs.
How on earth has he gotten away with that then?
Because he had 2 5-second time penalties that he served under the safety car at the start, so he's going to be doing soft, soft, soft.
C. Davies pulling off an absolute madness right now.
Imagine if he gets a podium from this.
That would be quite astonishing. Nothing really going on at the moment, but I think we need to have another look at the gap to leader and Ice Cream. When the Josh boxes, Ice Cream is going to have such a comfortable lead. Such a comfortable lead on the Haas driver.
And he's got a lot of time
to
to Gifted Feather as well.
Yeah, this is Ice Cream's to lose here.
Mm. He's coming up on the back of these cars as well, like C. Davies and Gale Force, so hopefully they don't obstruct him too much.
Hopefully not.
And C. Davies is finally pulling the trigger.
Finally he boxes.
Another set of softs maybe, or is he going to go on to the mediums?
You'd have to think it's going to be another set of softs for the
Well, he'd have to do 12 laps on this set of softs, and he's just done 11 on the ones he just did. So,
I mean, it'd be
we'll
13. Yeah, it's a set of softs coming on.
yes.
And there you have it. As Ice Cream overtakes Gale Force probably showing absolute zero fight, because he knows that Ice Cream isn't his race today.
Ice Cream just running away with this. The only way one of these top 3 can get something is if there's a safety car right this second.
But look at this little train we got here, starting with Jammy, Jacko, there BRS Alex, then Milkman right behind. Sniffing for a move, Milkman on the significantly fresher tyres. Surely this is all up to Milkman now, whether or not he makes any sort of move. Now, DRS. Oh, it seems that Jammy Jacko has a big, nice, tasty X. And it looked like Lag just said, you know what, enjoy wall.
Oh no!
Oh!
No!
Jammy Jacko with the best Wi-Fi around. Probably racing from the bloody pub he's in currently.
Is he working at Mackey's?
Oh, and look at this! JQ and the Josh have both boxed, and look how look.
Josh is already
Ice
ahead.
Cream's already ahead.
He's already.
And the Josh is
Gifted
still
Feather's
trying to
going
get
as
out.
well. Gifted Feather. Look how far ahead he's got as well.
Oh no!
Milkman's jumped them.
This is all
Even
gone
Milkman.
wrong. Even Nos Milkman. Well, I mean, this is the fight we
Riot's
want. We're gonna
jumped
see.
JQ, but not Josh.
We're gonna now see how strong these softs are compared to the mediums.
Only 6/10 in qualifying though, so
So I just think Icebeam's a maniac on those mediums.
he really is. He's already chasing down Drop Ass without him even needing to box.
That's quite incredible.
How many positions is Drop Ass going to lose when he boxes? The gap to 10th is 22 seconds.
So yeah, he's gonna slot into P10 as soon as he boxes. But remember, he will be on the soft compound.
If Gale Force wants any points, he's going to need to box
Look,
this
we've got
lap.
a nice little battle here between Johan and Bruno. And it seems like Bruno's coming on top this time out, as Jammy Jacko seems to be losing position to BRS Alex. I don't think
That's the
there's
floor
anything
damage
that's
for you.
That is
That's the
damage
side pod,
and
sorry.
side of lag, which I'm sure is
Tasty
absolutely
side.
hitting right now.
Drop
Oh,
Ass has pulled the trigger for himself. Will Gale Force be mimicking?
Force
Yes. I think Gale Force has got it in him to catch up and beat Drop Ass here today, but it will be hard. Soft compound there for Drop Ass, as expected. Let's see how many cars get ahead of them here.
Milkman about to make the move on Jammy Jacko. It looks like it'll be a very, very simple move. Or is it? Yeah. Oh, a little bit of contact between the AlphaTauri and the Mercedes of Milkman. But it seems
And
it's fine now.
Drop Ass P9, as expected, because Gale Force also boxed. And Gale Force down in P11. So he is on for points here, because his teammate and BRS Alex still have to box.
Quite incredible.
Actually, hold on. BRS Alex does not need to box. Neither does Jammy Jacko, in theory, because they boxed under the safety car. So they could try and extend this all the way to the end here. Jammy Jacko trying a move on BRS Alex here. Down the outside now. He's got the tyre in. This could be dangerous. Oh, they touch!
Oh, and then Milkman's
Oh,
just gonna
that's-
say thank you very much.
Alex closing the door on Jacko, and it's led to Jacko being hit off by Milkman as well.
And look at this, Jammy Jacko now in trouble with the Josh.
Oh, it's gone for bad to us. He's lost 3 positions in a matter of seconds.
It's not looking good for the laggy Jacko.
The laggy, druggy Jacko. Drunky Jacko.
Yeah, that's better.
Druggy, not druggy. Drunky.
Don't worry, guys. We do
But he
take
don't-
precaution of everything we're about to say live in commentary. Do not worry.
I mean, Jacko's lagging so much, he does look like he is tripping.
Not looking good. Right. The
Not
Josh
at all, no.
sniffing around Nos Milkman.
I hope he doesn't sniff too close when he activates that nitrous.
I feel like Milkman is only keeping this position because of BRS Alex, but let's see. Oh, BRS Alex is really, really wide there. Advantage to Milkman. This could be a bit of a stinker on this straight for BRS Alex. He could lose 2 positions at once. He loses 1 from Milkman there.
Oh, the Josh is just flying!
And
Oh
down the
my.
inside goes the Josh.
This is amazing fighting!
And that is a position well made by the Haas.
Milkman currently in the podium position, but I don't know how much longer he will be able to fight off the Josh, because he does have DRS here. The better compound. The compound with the less
BRS
wear
Alex
as
in.
well. It looks like the Josh is going to totally destroy Milkman here. Trying to defend with ERS. You're not going to stop them down this straight. Look at the speed! 200 miles an hour!
Incredible scenes, but now with what is it, 8 laps to go, can the Josh climb his way into second? Only 4 seconds between the Josh and Gift of Feather as he picks up a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits.
That's going to invite Milkman back into this podium fight. Jammy Jacko still yet to box. At this point, he kind of has to stay out if he wants any chance of points.
I need to have a better look at this move, because the Yoan might have just made one of the best moves that you can make around this track. And
well,
Bruno
sniffing. Isn't done. Bruno isn't done. He's got the wheel in. Oh, how's the switchback looking? He's going for it. He's really going for this.
He's really going for it. But so is BRS Alex. Remember on the fresh softs. He's really going to be wanting to make up some
Yaps is looking
positions.
to join in as well behind them.
Well, they're absolutely loving this, aren't they?
The battle for P11.
Battle for P11, and then 15 seconds away is Gale Force up into P10. Can his
comfortable point?
Oh
here.
my god! There is so much going on here. BRS Alex has just sent it way too deep. This is a great opportunity for Bruno, but also for Yoan, who's sneaking down the inside.
Yaps has got a front row seat to the best fight for this season. Oh, we're in contact, Yoan and Bruno. Oh, the Yaps takes the opportunity down the inside of the Bruno. And he gets that position, but there's a DRS straight coming straight up, and there's going to be more fighting here for this battle for 11th.
3-second time penalty for Valtteri Droppass.
Oh, Yaps down the inside of Lowen. BRS Alex has gotten away from this fight for now. It's now just a fight for 12th. The internal fighting there. And Yaps has now got ahead of Yoan, and he might act as a rear gunner for his teammate here.
Both Ferraris jumping Yoan and Bruno in a matter of a lap.
I mean, they are both on the softs compared to the hards of Bruno and Yoan, so...
JQ making the overtake on Nos Milkman up for P4.
I mean, the softs will do that. And in his first race here in NXR, he could be on for a podium. And I don't know how you feel about that, but some great scouting there from some of our team principals. Some
incredible driving here from both Gale Force and C. Davies, putting Gale Force up into P9. Right as Jammy Jacko into the box.
And Jammy's given up.
So Gale Force is now up into P8.
I don't know why Jacko's pit there. If he had any chance of getting a point, he needed to stay out. What a shame. What a shame. But that is a position for C. Davies, Gale Force, and BRS Alex, if he can get round in time. Oh, but he's spun and he's hit the wall on the main straight!
Oh no!
And I've done another jinx!
And this could fall perfectly for Jammy Jacko.
How has he not got full wing damage? He clarted that wall!
Oh dear.
He's only got side pod on one side! How the hell has he got away with that? Oh, he's gone wide there.
Yeah, you could tell he's struggling when he can't even go flat out there. It's an end plate missing. Left end plate for BRS Alex, and
it means so much more than just that little piece of bodywork. Maybe he's got some side pod damage as well. Look! Look a bit further back on that side. It looks like an alligator's bit into it. Can you see?
Not totally, but what I can see is Gale Force making another move on C. Davies.
This is brilliant fighting between those two as they come up to the end. Gale Force!
Gale Force completely out of shape.
Going.
It seems that C. Davies didn't want to
purposely stayed back for this DRS straight.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Thinking he can make the move look a lot better than that.
What a snap from Gale Force. He's done very well not to hit the wall there, to be fair. And here comes C. Davies.
Oh yes, there we go.
And he obviously makes the move.
But look at this Gale Force with a great exit. Can he give himself a really good line?
He's going to have to dive if he wants to move.
Down the inside. Can he make it? No, he doesn't. Thinks better of it. But
we wouldn't expect him to make that
further
move.
Oh, what's going on here? What? Jammy Jacko
The
just
Jacko
lagged.
has overtaken Yaps.
No, it was just lag. He just respawned
Oh,
very
okay.
well. I'll say, yeah, he did actually end up overtaking Yaps, but it put him all the way down to P13, then back up to P10, so I have no idea what happened there.
Oh, okay.
But here we go,
Well,
the Josh makes the move on Gifted.
Wait, Gifted got ahead of the Josh? Oh, no, sorry, yes, you're right. Yes, my bad.
Incredible.
But he's 11 seconds behind Ice Cream, who's just chilling.
But look,
He's
sniffing
just vibing.
again. Wait a minute. I'm about to sneeze.
Oh. Here comes JQ on the back of Gifted Feather.
Luckily, I just muted before I sneezed there, so that was well.
And now, the DRS in overtake. Yeah, well, Gifted Feather's trying to defend. He has his own DRS from the Josh, but it won't be enough. Down the outside. Oh, but they touch! Ooh, but they're fine.
They're fine for
Gifted
now.
Feather not giving any extra room, and the move is made there, JQ into the podium position. And probably looking to see if he can get the Josh. That penalty that he has, at least 3 seconds. We don't know if it's any more. But minimum 3 seconds if they have a penalty, so that's going to drop him back a bit. So that is a battle for P2. As Gale Force re-overtakes C. Davies. It's a brilliant fight for P8.
It would be, I believe, a second or third points finish for Gale Force after a string of P11s. I'm sure he would
He'll be very happy if he doesn't bottle this.
He'd be very happy. Close to battle right now, we have Bruno on the back of Yoan, but no overtaking moves. Or the area that they are in.
Well,
Right, astonished. 3-second time penalty, currently P7. I have no idea how many penalties Riot has.
well, we
But-
won't know until the end of this race.
Could it leave Gale Force for a P7?
I mean, how many would he need? Would he need 9 seconds or 6 seconds currently? I think he only needs 6.
9 seconds, the difference between Riot.
Oh, the interval, yes.
But yeah, I feel like if that was his first penalty, then I feel like it's kind of silly from Riot because he was 3 seconds behind Drop-Ass. He could just buy this time and he would have been perfectly fine. And someone who doesn't seem to be perfectly fine right now is the Josh in the Haas.
Yeah, he's under the pressure from JQ, and with that time penalty as well, you just think the Josh just has to concede this position and not lose too much time fighting, because if we look at the gap to leader, the Josh looks like he might be dropping a few positions depending on the amount of penalties he does indeed have. The only person with any good points that can really afford a penalty right now is Ice Cream.
The second biggest gap between another driver is Ice Cream. The next biggest is Jeff Master.
Jeff Master Flash and BRS Alex.
It's quite the difference.
Although C. Davies and the Jacko are pretty close as well.
Yeah, they've got a little bit of a tiny gap between them.
Tiny, teeny, tiny.
Close up, but so is Bruno. Fighting forever. Who will come out on top, Yoan or Bruno?
C. Davies getting close to Gale Force as well, but we're about to go onto the main straight, and JQ might be looking to get the Josh here with only 3 laps to go. It's coming to the business end of this race here at Sochi. The Bruno on Yoan, and that fight for P12 is definitely something what Bruno wants to be fighting for right now.
P3 is where JQ is currently, and doesn't look like he's gonna improve that. Oh wait! It's
yellow.
Bruno.
Oh,
it's Drops.
he spun!
No!
Drops has bottled it! The signature bottle
The
maneuver.
wing, his entire wing is off.
And that's another position for Gale Force.
Oh no!
As well as C. Davies and maybe even Jammy Jacko. Jammy Jacko, I thought he messed up there, but he's taken advantage of some of the mistakes that other drivers are making, and well, let's be honest, Drops is dead in the water here. Gale Force zooming past him. So is C Davies. It's absolutely amazing. Is that another car? Or is that... No, just Jacko's lag.
Yeah. Now, as drops, you got 2 laps to go. Do you be absolutely outrageous?
You surely shithouse for the fastest lap.
Maybe. I think he already has fastest lap, if I'm not mistaken.
Let me have a look. Yep, fastest lap. BRS Alex currently has the fastest lap by a second.
Wow. Oh look, JQ has made
And he's got up into P2. Well done there.
Oh, there you have it. The penalties won't matter for when it comes to find out who's coming for P2.
What a way to make your debut here at NXR.
And Drops
Drops has given up completely. And Yaps will happily take the 3 point.
His streak in NXR Tier 1 continues.
Make sure we clarify that. The point streak in Tier 1 that Yaps has, Tier 1. And he seems to shit out his way to points. He is the Gale Force of Tier 1, except Gale Force is still here somehow. Not for next season though, I believe he's dropped down to Tier 2. But Milkman getting on the back of Gifted Feather and the Josh still on the back of JQ. Yellow flag sector 1. Anyone incident? No, we look fine.
Absolutely fine. Ice game just... I would have said... I was about to say dominated from start to finish, but as soon as you went into those mediums, that's when the real ice cream we saw came out.
Yeah, Milkman with a bit of a wiggle, unable to really make the move on Gifted Feather. And the Josh unable to make the move on JQ. We got Yoan closing in on Bruno. Not able to make the move on that DRS straight, but we are on the final lap here, I believe.
Final lap for Ice Cream.
I think this has been a perfect race from Ice Cream. He's led from start to finish pretty much.
It looked a bit... I felt like it started off quite... either poorly for Ice Cream or amazingly for the Josh. I think it was just because of that DRS, because of that slipstream from Ice Cream boxing early, and not being hampered by any drivers. He just found the drivers ahead of him at the perfect times. And it's really, as you can see, 12 seconds ahead. That is absolutely incredible.
He's really made the statement here, and he does look like the championship winner, inevitably.
He's waving left and right. He knows.
Yeah, he knows. Go on,
Sunday
spin across
drive.
the line.
Sunday drive for the Ice Cream. As
and
he wins in Sochi and P2.
He stops to say hi to his team. What a win there.
In P2, the McLaren of JQ. But you have to think now, with the Josh coming through, I think that's a Gifted Feather P3.
Gifted
Milkman's jumped him as well.
P4.
Riot now coming across the line. Who knows how many penalties he has? Gale Force will be the next one to find out.
Oh, could he jump?
Currently 3 seconds. Who knows? It was 3 seconds in the end between the two. But look, C Davies
Riot
P8.
had 6, by the way. Just so
Jammy,
you know.
Jacko P9. Yaps P10. Bruno and Yoan still fighting it out to the last lap.
Side by side.
You better know Bruno is sending it down the inside, but it's not enough. Yoan able to stick it around the outside. And that is P. Oh, wait, no. Yoan actually had more penalties anyway. So,
that's why he was a pussy.
Jaffmaster Flash is just yoinked P12 from Yoan.
How many did Yoan have?
Oh, no. And then BRS Alex.
6 seconds.
Oh, no.
Oh, no!
How has he tanked the wall? What an absolute maniac.
What a legend.
What an
What
absolute
in
legend.
that Ferrari?
What have they put in that?
But sadly today, that was all we could do. C. Davies, the game driver of the day, but who do you think is your driver of the day?
Gifted Feather. No, I'm
You know
kidding.
what,
No,
I
I think Ice Cream deserves driver of the day. It appears that, you know, drivers like Ice Cream and just drivers who are always up there consistently never really get enough appreciation for like driver of the day. It always seems to be the drivers who make the most positions. But I feel like today, Ice Cream showed a different level of class. As soon as he put on those mediums, it almost felt like he was on a faster compound than everyone the entire time. And
won by
he
11
just
and a half
showed up.
seconds in the end.
Incredible.
JQ going from P11 to P2. It's going to be a great race, and I'm sure he'll be interviewed with some ecstatic people. Do you know if we have our special interviewer for this?
He never likes to reply to me, so
So I'm just going to invite Gifted Feather. Is that okay?
you can, yeah, I'll hand interviews to you whilst I go and refuel myself from
Okay.
with the waters, with the liquids, with the
Starting P5 here today. Starting P5, Gifted Feather. Ended up gaining 2 positions in what was probably quite an exciting race for him. And we'll go live to him now. Gifted Feather, how did you find that race?
Oh my god, that last lap was... Oh, I had no tires left, dude.
What percentage were they on?
I don't even remember, but apparently 17 laps, so I've never really tried to save them either. So,
Could you
they're
just turn
pretty
down the
gone.
stream a little bit because it's echoing through?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. But yeah, P3, a podium for the Williams team. How does that feel?
Back-to-back podiums as well.
Back to back, of course. Yes, you've been driving excellently of recent.
Want to know what's even better? I got
What?
a second one on my birthday.
Oh yes, of course. Today's your birthday, is it?
Oh, yes, it is.
Well, happy birthday, and I'm sure the rest of the drivers will also be wishing you a happy birthday. Do you think this has been the perfect birthday present?
It has, yes. It has very much been the perfect. Oh my god! Now I can't talk.
Well, that's fine.
Perfect
That's
birthday
fine.
present.
You got birthday champagne to look forward to as well.
Yep.
I trust Milkman will be buying you a cake. If not, I'll be having a word with him myself.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say from particular drivers, particular battles in that race that you think need to be mentioned?
So, do you really want to know how Jacko retired? Because he ran into the back of me going into turn 1 at the end of Q3, because I thought I was paused. So, I am
dear.
sorry, Jacko, about that. I do fully deserve that. I fully deserve a penalty, if it is a quality ban.
Well, the worst it can be is a qualifying ban and some penalty points. It won't impact how you've performed in your position in this race today, so just know that, by the way.
Yep.
It won't impact your race result. It will just probably be a qualifying ban if he's clipped it and sends it in.
Yep.
But yeah, it's your birthday. Don't worry about that little qualifying incident. The FIA will handle it. Just sit back, enjoy the champagne, and have a great rest of your birthday.
Thank you.
Now we'll be getting debutant driver here, JQ. Hopefully he doesn't mind us calling him that. Gained 10 positions. No, sorry, gained 9 positions, I think. Started P11, ended up P2. I think that's 9 positions. But we'll get to speak to him now for a little post-race interview. JQ, if you mind us calling that, tell us how that went for you.
Is my audio included?
Yes, it's included. Don't worry about it.
I don't know how I even made the first corner because that massive crash happened right in front of me. But then after that, it was decent. I don't think I would have caught Josh if he didn't sort of get held up by everyone after the pit. But yeah, it was decent. Then I just waited, let him use all his ERS just so I could secure the overtake in the last couple of laps. But yeah, it was decent.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this your debut in NXR, or is this like a name change, just to confirm?
No, this is my first race.
So how does it feel coming into this new league and establishing yourself with a powerful P2 position?
It's good. I mean, could have been better, but yeah, it's decent.
Could have been better. Unfortunately, ice cream was just on a different level today. Do you think in later races, if you end up reserving in or even becoming like the tier 1 driver for next season, do you think you'll be able to challenge a driver like ice cream?
100%.
100% confidence there.
Yeah,
Oh.
I would. It'd be good. It'd be interesting.
It will be interesting, and I'm sure we're going to love to see that battle as it goes on. Any particular point of the race you'd like to mention, or mention on any drivers, any battles that you particularly enjoyed or despised?
Not me personally, but Riot made a crazy overtake on the last 2 corners, which I had a good seat for. But for myself, no, not really.
Okay, well, I'll let you sit back and enjoy the champagne. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your podium.
Appreciate it. And you too.
And now finally we'll be getting the winner of the race in Ice Cream. He drove pretty much a faultless race and should definitely be the driver of the day today. Pole position, turning that into P1 overall. Here he is now. Hello, Ice Cream. Tell us how that race went for you.
It was pretty good, to be honest. I knew the undercut's like overpowered as hell, so I knew like I had to push for the 6 laps where Josh was on the mediums, and so was I. I just built like just a massive gap. And yeah.
You ended up blazing past him. Did you have that plan in from the word go? Did you know you were going to win the race?
Well, I knew. Yeah, the undercut's just insane. So when the safety car first came out, I was like, okay, my opportunity's gone to gain like a gap at the start. So I was like, okay, if I just stay within a second of Josh or even like stay ahead of him, I knew that I'll just be clear in the second stint because I gained like 7-8 seconds from the undercut.
Yeah, you really were absolutely driving there. I believe you won by 11.5 seconds in the end.
Think so.
Look, when your teammate didn't end up getting a podium today, how do you feel? Obviously, you're kind of carrying the constructors right now as well and dominating here on the drivers. Is there anything you want to say on that regard?
Well, I mean, he should be thanking me because if we win the constructors, then yeah.
I mean, I think you're more concerned about the drivers, though, are you? Or
oh yeah, that's what I'm aiming for.
And obviously, there are rumors about your transfer for next season, which we won't get into, but obviously being the but obviously being a the possible championship winner, you are going to be gaining a lot. You are going to be gaining and have gained a lot of interest. So whoever's team you end up signing for next season, they've got a good driver in your hands. Is there anything more you'd like to say?
Who do you guys vote for driver of the day, by the way?
You.
Really, me? Oh.
Yes.
I'd have
I
given
mean,
it
you
to
drove
Riot,
a perfect race. You got pole position, and you just drove everyone, including the Josh, off the track.
Oh, okay.
We think you definitely deserve driver today.
Yeah, thanks.
Enjoy the champagne and the race win.
See you guys later.
See you.
Well.
Yeah, you're back.
So, what a day for racing, and what I feel like the simulation damage really, I feel like that was positive, and I feel like it was also a wake-up call to a lot of drivers today, who were making audacious moves, and who do tend to make audacious moves, and you know, you need to be a lot more patient, a lot more smarter, and obviously this won't be implemented for tier 2, as you know, unless anything pops up otherwise, and if tier 2 drivers would like that as well, because I feel like implementing simulation damage will help drivers, you know, in general, just get better as a racer instead of, you know, just...
Oh, definitely. But it's one step at a time.
Exactly. So I feel like it would put it up to the drivers for tier 2. I feel like it was a majority decision from the admins and owners for tier 1. But yeah, and also if you have any ideas for anything, please send it into the ideas chat. We look at literally everything, and
a lot of people are very eager to put in their ideas, so you should be as well.
Yeah, we super appreciate any ideas. We don't want to make this league a sweat fest. We want to try and make it as fun as we can. That's why we've implemented stuff like the team principles, the transfers, and everything, this and that. And I feel like it's a really cool idea. But yeah, like I said, if you want to have any sort of input, then just throw your ideas into the ideas channel in Discord, which is. If you haven't joined already, the link is in the bio of the Twitch, I do believe. It should work. If it hasn't, then let's sack yaps.
Sack yaps.
Sack yaps, yeah.
What a fraud.
What a fraud. And, yeah, positive showing from a lot of people today. And, on to Tier 2 tomorrow. So, yes, that's it from me. That's it from Jammy. And we'll catch you guys later.
Thank you very much, and goodbye.
Ciao.